'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stalks were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. Lights all around the neighbors had thrown, but it seemed Becky and Claves had forgotten their own. When out in the garage there arose such a clatter, Keegan sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. To the kitchen he ran as if he were black, and saw there was nothing, so he grabbed a snack.
Jeff told me there was some candy back here.
In a sugar-induced dream did soon appear a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, we assume from Grandma's rum he must have taken a hit. Swerving through clouds, the deer seemed insane, so he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Deshawn, now Dancerney, now Prancilla, and Vixeny, on Cometacia, on La Cupid, on Donaraqua, on Blitzaniqua. You missed the porch, in the garage we stand, now dash away, back it up, let's try this again. On the roof, they finally got on the 3rd try with a sleigh full of toys and Santa helping them fly. Then slipping and sliding on the ice on the roof, we heard the clattering noise of galloping hoof. All bundled in fur from his head to his foot, his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Keegan started to stir and was coming around, when down the chimney Santa came with a bound. Excuse me. Keegan was astonished. His dream had come true. The bag full of toys was a sight to see too. His eyes, they twinkled so gay. His dimples, how merry were they. His cheeks were like roses when kissed by the sun, and his little nose was all red and wrinkled with fun. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a little old pipe he held right in his teeth, but smoke it he didn't, because smoking is bad for you. Oh, he was so jolly and plump, and right jolly old elf. And I laughed and I laughed and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He gave me a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, a chuckle and a smile. I knew all the while I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to work. He filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and lay his finger inside of his nose, and giving a wiggle up the chimney he rose. He slid to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew as straight as a missile. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all! Now go back to bed!